How do? Out on a mooch with the pooches and the rugrats at the minute. I just wanted to have a very quick run through of my latest DIY thing, which is a hammock. I'll stretch it out, show you the measurements, then show you it hanging, see what you think. I'm definitely going to be making a load of these, hopefully incorporating bug nets and all sorts of stuff in, because yeah, it works out so much cheaper than buying and unbelievably comfortable. Right, first things first, I'll just give you some rough measurements of what we got here. I've got some 2-ounce nylon, and the length of it, all of this was done just guessing when I actually made it. Right, so that is measured in at 10.5 foot, the hammock, once it's all been threaded up and all rolled up, which works out at 126 inches. The width, it's quite a narrow hammock, to be honest with you. Width is coming in at about 5 foot, which is 60 inches ish. So what you need to do is make your ridge line about 83% the length of your hammock. For me to get the 83% is very, very, very rough, mine is. I cut a piece of cord slightly longer than the actual length of the hammock, folded it in half again. One of the sections would be 25%, which would make the rest 75%. So I've added a little bit, cut it off, tied the knots. You'll give it or take. You can find your sweet spot however you choose. I'm going to hang this up now. Let's see how it looks. It's very, very simple. I've just got folded this over into a rolled hem, a couple of stitches on there, made a little channel at the ends, threaded the string through, pulled it to make a gathered end. Yeah, carabiner on the end, a little bit of Dyneema. Boosh, done. I'm going to hang her up now and let you have a look. So as you can see here, I've just got my boy to help me, and with him laying diagonally in it, you get a perfectly flat lay. Forgive the stitching, my mother-in-law stitched it for me. I am going to learn how to use it, but it works absolutely fine. I think that ridgeline may be a little bit short, but it does currently work. I'm going to get in it now and you can see what a full-size man-ish looks like. So there we go. That was really quick, really easy to find a flat lie, a sweet spot. Still got plenty of room. The only being 1.5 wide really don't seem to matter. That's a real comfy lie. Now, as soon as I can learn how to use a sewing machine, what I am going to start doing is attaching my own bug nets with zippers, or on one of the other videos I showed you a cheap and cheerful bug net that you could buy and use separately. That would work absolutely fine on this. With the way that the sewing is as well, to make a Wookiee type underquilt should be really easy. What I'm going to do is draw the line on here where my diagonal lie is. I will get a couple of pieces of fabric. I'm going to lay an old sleeping bag this way and then stitch it to the end. Sorry, stitch fabric to the ends to turn it into the hammock shape, and then that will just hang directly underneath this and it should work a treat. Not this one, I'm going to get some more material. This was just a sampler. It will work for people. It's a really comfy lie, but it does look a bit scruffy. I'd like to thank my mother-in-law for stitching it for me.
yeah, I found a use for you. Wicked. I could lay here all bleeding day, you know. Now you think when you're hanging your bug net from there, the actual amount of room you've got in here and how far that will be off your face. Spotty dog. Spotty dog. If that's pulled out, just trying to think. Yeah, well, whatever it is, it all appears to work and work well. Happy days. 10.5 foot hammock. I was going to make an 11, but obviously by the time you've rolled it all up and everything, nothing was measured here. Literally, yeah, eyed it in. I knew roughly what a metre was, ish. Really impressed how that's turned out. That is a comfy, comfy lie. You must be bored now.
Beef wit. Comfy enough for you?
Yes.
What you found there, kids?
Hello.
Hello. Little shelter. Oh, look at that little shelter with rubbish and wet wipes.
There's another shelter over there with duct tape and rope.
Yeah. Horrible, isn't it? It looks like they tried to have a little fire pit there, look. Sheephead,
Yeah.
your torch is on and your Nerf gun. How not to make a bushcraft shelter. Bit of duct tape, string, digging into the tree. A shelter so small that my dog won't even fit in it. And then leave your rubbish lying around as you've done it. The people that do this should be buried under the prison. And there it is, all packed up in the homemade bag, including the webbing straps, luggage straps. That's not big at all, is it? Wicked. Gonna go for a mooch now and go down to the river, let the dogs have a swim. Ta-da!